Hi everybody, Craft and Bev here, otherwise known as Beverly. This is my journey in my weight loss video 2. Today is Monday, January 8th. Right now it is 3:30 p.m. I was going to try and do this a little earlier, but I've had some things coming up and I had to wait until now before I could do this. So, as I said, every Monday at 7 o'clock in the morning, or give or take a few minutes or so, I weigh myself. If you remember, last week, I weighed 324 pounds. This week, I weigh 319 pounds. Yep, I've lost 5 pounds. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, you could have lost more. Got to remember, I can't exercise. I can't do all that walking, jogging. I walk every day. I do 2 or 3 laps in the hallway, but it's not this brisk walk. I can barely walk, so I do get some exercise, but as the doctor said, not to push myself to the point where I'm going to wear myself out, that I'm going to be spending half the day recuperating. So as I said, 5 pounds. 5 pounds is 5 pounds, and I'm very happy with those 5 pounds that are gone. I know that I had one person that emailed me, and she was asking what kind of foods am I going to eat, because I can only spend $20 a week. Sorry. I'm trying to stay off of my oxygen when I'm doing these videos, and it seems like every time I take it off, I'm having a hard time trying to get my breath. So if I seem to be a little bit stopping, it's only because I'm trying to get my lungs to keep working. Every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, every month, every year, I have 2 cups of 2% milk with 2 tablespoons of Nestle's Quick Chocolate Drink Mix. Shaken, not stirred. I have been drinking that every morning for the last couple of years. Now, as I said before, I don't always remember to eat. And I don't remember, and I don't feel hunger, and I don't feel full. So one of the things I have learned I have to do is I have to switch the way I eat. It used to be I had a very light meal around 3 o'clock, and I'd have my dinner around 9:30. My nutritionist says she wants me to eat my meal, my big meal, around 3. It will actually be around 4, because by the time I get it all out and heated or cooked, it'll be around 4. So have my biggest meal at 4 o'clock. Then she says have a light snack around 8:30 if I have to eat something, or if I feel like I have to eat something. So far, all I'm doing is just eating that one meal. My normal meals, let's see. Yesterday, I had I had 2 eggs, sunny side up, with the yolks running, 3 pieces of turkey sausage, and because they're not processed and they're not using preservatives, it's something that I can have. I also had some hash browns that I made, and a piece of toast. I take that back. No, I had skipped no, I did have the toast. I had 2 pieces of toast because I had my eggs. It was a couple of days before that I had the same thing, but I had scrambled eggs and had 2 corn tortillas. Let's see. Another meal I've had is spaghetti. I take fresh spaghetti. Wenco sells spaghetti it's not no preservatives, it's not processed, it's fresh made spaghetti. You just buy the bag. There is enough spaghetti in there for 2 servings. So I took out 1 serving of the spaghetti, which is 2 ounces, cooked it, and then I put it on with some sliced cabbage, shredded cabbage, some tomatoes, and cucumbers, and bell peppers. Yep. And then I had the same thing another day. I've had chicken and vegetables and roasted potatoes. Um, Mainly, whatever I'm eating, I usually keep it around that meal that I have in the middle of the day. I usually keep it around 500 calories um, because that way at least I'm getting the bulk of my calories just at that time. Sometimes at night, I'll go get me a jar of pears. I buy these pears at Walmart. They're in this little jar, and they run about $1.19 a piece. So I'll buy about 2 or 3 jars, but I don't use them all week. Sometimes they'll last me about 2 or 3 weeks. But if I really want something, I get me a jar of those pears and eat about half the jar, and I'll eat the other half another night. Um, yeah, somebody gave me a 5 pound bag of pistachios, and I'm looking at it, and I'm all, can't eat them. So I ended up having to give them to somebody else. I cannot eat pistachios because they are a trigger for my bladder, so I can't eat them. Let's see. I did have ground beef and rice and vegetables one another night. So yeah, not night, but for my dinner. So I mean, basically that's how I'm eating. And like I said, I have a hallway that I try and do 2 or 3 laps on, and I do that every day. When I'm able to get batteries for my camera, I will try and show you the hall that I walk. Uh, Hopefully, maybe in 6, 7 months, I'll be able to do a little bit of weight lifting. But she wants me to wait until I'm off the oxygen and everything else before I do that. She says right now you need to concentrate on just getting your lungs and everything healthy and back up to normal. um, I was looking on the internet about different ways of fixing meals that would be good and cheap to make. And I came across people that went on a diet called the potato diet. Apparently, Penn Jillette did this for 2 weeks. You either eat baked potatoes or boiled potatoes or roasted potatoes, but nothing added, nothing taken away. No salt, no pepper, no seasonings, no butter, nothing like that. It's just plain potatoes. You can eat russet potatoes, yellow gold potatoes, or white, or whatever they're called, red potatoes. And I'm just like, and granted, they did lose weight. I just kept thinking to myself, I'm having, the way I eat, it can get kind of boring. I mean, salads, no preservatives, no processed food. And I'm just like, wow. Now, tonight or today, I keep saying tonight because I'm still used to thinking at nighttime. I made myself some red beans. So I'm having me some red beans and rice with diced up tomatoes and bell peppers. And on the side, I'm going to have shredded cabbage and cucumbers and tomatoes. So it's cheaper to buy beans in bulk because I go to Wenco and I can buy as much or as little as I want in the way of beans or rice or anything like that. And I cook them. I boil them up, and then I put them in containers per serving, and that's how I have them. So I use kidney beans, black beans. There's pinto beans. There's one other beans I use. I also buy chickpeas. That's a great snack. I buy chickpeas raw chickpeas, boil them up, let them cool, drain them and cool them off. And then I put them in the oven on a single layer sheet. I put them in the oven and bake them. And I season them up a little bit with garlic powder, and onion powder, and Italian seasoning. Those are good. They're a great source of protein and at least I think it's protein. I can't remember, or it's a vitamin. Anyway, it's a great snack for me to have because I can snack on them while I'm still stitching or whatever. So, sorry, I have a cat down here that is insisting on attention. Yeah. So, I wanted to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing. So, I need to let you go now because my computer's starting to get hot. And this may not get loaded up until tomorrow morning on the 9th of July. But I just wanted to let you know how I'm doing. So, I will see you all next week. Toodles.